This is Mr. Mustachio here. This is the best Wednesday of the week. We have the Great Hawk Race Championship. We have the 15 fastest males and females in the entire school that have ran the mile, the pacer, and the tag team mile to earn their shot at getting their name on one of our plaques forever, making history. All right, we're gonna start off. The first one getting invited to this race is Sergio Rodriguez from Mr. Garza's class. You guys can clap it up, clap it up. All right, we have Matias Carvalho Natal from Mr. Garza's class. We have Jackson Moen from Mr. Garza's class. All right, we have Bryson Wagers from Miss Panagiotopoulos' class. All right, we have Zayden Zamora from Mr. Carlson's class. All right, we have Titus Leon from Mrs. Ibarra's class. We have Liam Radisak from Mrs. Ibarra's class. We have Tyson Reynolds from Mrs. Ibarra's class. We have Jacob Kamada from Mrs. Ibarra's class. We have David Perez from Mrs. Ibarra's class. We have Kane Rogers from Mrs. Hartman's class. We have Robbie Buchina from Mrs. Hasso's class. We have Noah Story from Mrs. Danzig's class. We have Jaden Buscemi from Miss Hartman's class. We have Jacob Janke from Miss Ponce's class. We have Camille Loris, 6th grade, from Miss Panagiotopoulos' class. We have Haley Roney from Miss Panagiotopoulos' class. We have Paige Burrell from Miss Ibarra's class. We have Mackenzie Padilla from Mrs. Ibarra's class. We have Eileen Escobedo Arellano from Mrs. Ibarra's class. We have Malia Binbo from Mrs. Ibarra's class. We have Rocky Ball from Mrs. Ibarra's class. We have Nguyen Zhang from Miss Baum's class. We have Ariana Jocelyn from Mrs. Hasso's class. We have Talon Bradbury from Mrs. Hasso's class. We have Bryn Jorgensen from Mrs. Danzig's class. We have Cameron Kearns from Mrs. Danzig's class. We have Athena Wickramasinga from Miss Moen's class. We have Tanya Lopez from Mrs. Moen's class. And we have Emmeline Hall from Miss Ponce's class. These are the 15 fastest students that are invited to the Great Hawk Race Championship. Let's go!